Hello everyone, myself Dr. Ranjana Agrawal, and today we are going to read Lithosphere. Lithosphere, it is a solid component of the earth. It includes crust, mantle, outer and inner core. This diagram shows the upper mantle part and the crust region where this oceanic crust and continental crust you can able to see. And the life is found in the lithosphere, that is in the upper mantle. Together with the crust, the life is exist only in this part. This slide shows that the earth is made up of several layers. The outermost layer is called earth crust. This part is earth crust. Here this is crust part. This is a crust part. This layer is a crust part. The thickness of this crust part varies under ocean and under mountains, under continents, etc. Under ocean, the crust is only about 5 to 10 kilometer thick, whereas under continents it is around 35 kilometer thick, whereas the thickness reaches up to the depth of 60 kilometers under some mountain ranges. Beneath the crust is a layer. You can see here, this I am talking about this layer. So beneath the crust, it is a layer of rocky material, and this layer is solid, rigid, and it is relatively cool. So it is a layer of rocky material. This layer, together with the upper part of the upper mantle, this and this layer, they varies in depth. This layer varies in the depth from 50 to 100 kilometers below the Earth's surface. The combination of this crust and this upper part of the mantle, they both comprised of relatively cool, rigid rock material, and together these two layers are called as lithosphere. That means lithosphere is made up of crust and uppermost solid mantle part. These two layers forms the lithosphere. So lithosphere, it is located below the atmosphere, which is here, and above the asthenosphere. So these two layers together forms the lithosphere. When we go down below the lithosphere, the temperature rises and it reaches up to approximately 1000 degrees centigrade. And the region which lies just below the lithosphere is called asthenosphere. And this word this word is taken from the Greek word asthenes, which means weak. So when if there is a pressure, or this pressure increases, and because of very high temperature, the rock material here is this high temperature and pressure allows in this region to flow the rock material. This upper mantle part, this is made up of iron and magnesium silicate such as olivine, pyroxene, granites, etc. Whereas lower mantle, it is consists of dense varieties mineral oxides, जहाँ पर maximum present होता है silicate oxides. Core, the innermost part or centrosphere, is the inner and densest part of the earth. It is made up of two-part outer core and inner core. Outer core is liquid-like state, and here the temperature is around 2500 to 3000 degrees centigrade, whereas in the inner core the pressure is very high, and this pressure distructs the substances and they exist in a metallized state or plasma, and this is solid, and mainly nickel and iron are found here, whereas this outer core is a liquid core. So asthenosphere, they are made up of melted rock, which gives it a thick, sticky consistency. So because of high pressure and high temperature, the rocks here can be in a melted form. They can easily flow. And because of weak part, it is also called as asthenosphere. So lithosphere is the upper two part, these two part crust, and the uppermost solid mantle is lithosphere. These two part, you can see in the slide, these two part together forms the lithosphere where life exists. So, lithosphere is made up of rocks and minerals, and it is covered by thin layer of the soil, and various irregular surfaces are found here: mountain, plateau, desert, plains, valleys, etc. And it extends up to the depth of 80 to 100 kilometer from the surface of the earth. And the word lithosphere, it is derived from a Greek word lithos, meaning rock. So the upper part consists of soil and crust. It is very complex and its surface is covered with soil. Soil originates from the rock. The word soil is derived from Latin word solum, meaning earthy material, and the science which deals with the study of the soil is called as soil science, pedology, or edaphology. And soil is a natural habitat for microorganisms, plants, and animals. Formation of soil is known as pedogenesis. Now there are three kinds of soil forming rocks are found: igneous rocks, sedimentary rocks, and metamorphic rocks. Igneous rocks, they are formed due to cooling of molten magma or lava. Example, granite and diorite, basalt, etc. Then these sedimentary rocks, they are formed by deposition of weathered minerals. वेदरिंग एंड इरोजन से जो मिनरल्स डेवलप हुए उनके कॉम्पैक्शन एंड सीमेंटेशन से sedimentary rocks they form. So they are derived from, sedimentary rocks are derived from igneous rocks. Example, shales, sandstone, limestone, all are sedimentary rock. Then the third is metamorphic rock. They are formed by the change of pre-existing sedimentary rocks through heat and pressure. So when the sedimentary rocks they experience heat and pressure, they convert into metamorphic rocks. For example, igneous or sedimentary rocks. Also, these igneous rocks also under heat and pressure converted into metamorphic rocks, and these metamorphic rocks, after melting under high pressure, they give rise to, or they convert into magma, which on cooling give rise to igneous rocks. So these are three types of rocks which are formed and convert from one form to another. In this process, the soil formation, it takes place by weathering or fragmentation, corrosion or chemical weathering, and organic matter also forms. So these weathering and erosion give rise to soil. There are a variety of soil textures are found in India, like sandy soil, clay soil, loam soil, sand soil, clay loam soil, silt soil, etc. So variety of soil forms are present. And in India, we can categorize all the soil groups into four types: alluvial soil, black soil, red soil, and laterite soil. Alluvial soil, it is generally deficient in nitrogen and humus, and it is mainly found in the Gujarat plains, coastal tracts, etc. Black soil, it forms the second largest group of the soil, and it is found in the Deccan traps of Maharashtra, Madhya Pradesh, Kathiawar, etc. And uh, the this black soil, it is very suitable for cotton cultivation. Red soil is partly due to the presence of iron content here, and it is found in the southern part of Deccan. Whereas laterite soil, it is found in northeastern states, Madhya Pradesh, Deccan, etc. And this laterite soil, they are generally infertile and they have little value for the crop production. And they are found in eastern Ghats, Assam, Orissa, Karnataka, etc. Now the advantages of lithosphere. Lithosphere has so many advantages. So they are the large reservoir of natural resources which are essential for the survival of human on the earth. And lithosphere, it is a major source of fuel such as coal, petroleum and natural gases, and they provide majority of physical objects to the human, and in combination with atmosphere and hydrosphere, lithosphere, they play an important role for the growth of plants and animals. And the lithosphere, it also produces soil, variety of soil which is very essential for the growth of plants and for animals. This is all about lithosphere. Now the another one is biosphere. Biosphere, it includes flora, fauna, microbes and humans. All the plants, living material comes under this. All the animals, all the microbes and humans. All together they forms the biosphere. And lithosphere is essential for all these. Anthrosphere, it is called man-made part, like all the electrical parts, electronic material, all the buildings, high-rise buildings, all the industries, and all these different activities which are carried out by the men. All together they forms anthrosphere, and which is harmful for our earth also. So for ethical point of view, if we talk about ethical point of view, we should restrict our activities for the sake of environment, for the sake of our earth. Thank you.